Good morning, friends, and welcome to my bath. Full disclosure, I already did this video back home and my camera died while I was doing it, and I edited half of it and then tried to get the other half and it just wouldn't show up. So I already did this, but I decided that I was gonna do it again because honestly, God, was awkward in that video anyway. Plus, now I'm in New York. So here we are in my bathroom, and I'm in New York, as I just said, and I'm gonna do a little get ready with me makeup, talking about things. This is the year of realizing things. So I'm gonna do my makeup and talk a little bit about who I am, because I just kind of posted a random video and didn't introduce myself that much. So I'll introduce myself, talk about what I'm doing. Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, so the first thing, I already washed my face and put on some moisturizer. My face wash and my moisturizer are from my dermatologist, so kind of irrelevant to show you, but then I'm gonna put on a little of the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched eye base. Beep. Is this gonna focus? Okay, I just take that really lightly under my eyes. I saw somewhere that people do it like in an outward motion, because that's the way that your blood flows. Hopefully this is the motion they were talking about. All right, I'm gonna pull my hair back. All right, if you can see my, okay, it's like fully just a sports bra. This sweater is like so weird. It's so cropped that like you can't really, it's cute if you're just stationary, but your girl's never stationary. So I honestly don't wear it that often because it's really awkward. Okay, that will do. First step in makeup is primer. Let's do primer and let's talk. How is everybody doing? I just have been in New York for about 3 weeks now. I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. It's just like a glowy primer base thing. I don't really think that it helps keep your makeup on if you use it by itself. It's just pretty. So I also put the Tarte Poreless primer on underneath or over top. So yeah, I moved here a few weeks ago. Full disclosure, you guys, and I'm gonna do like a room tour and stuff, and I'll show you my bathroom setup. I'm renting my aunt's house from her in the city. So I've been kind of nervous about showing the apartment or my room or setup, because I know 110% that this is so ridiculous and so not an accurate representation of a 22-year-old moving to New York City. I'm living here with my friend and roommate, Emma. We're so appreciative, we're so lucky. We are paying to be here, but obviously like our amenities and just like the size of my bedroom and the bathroom and the fact that there's like literal places to put things, I know that is so not normal. Just letting you know, I'm very aware of it. I'm super appreciative, and I'm not trying to make it seem like this is the way that everybody lives when they get to New York and this is normal. No, not normal. Just very appreciative. So I'm gonna start off with that. Okay, going to do some primer. So I'm here mostly to pursue acting for TV and film, as well as singing. I've been training my voice I probably took my first set of voice lessons when I was like 9 or 10. Obviously right now with everything going on with COVID, it's slower in all of these worlds and the opportunities are more limited, but you gotta start somewhere. Honestly, the environment of New York is magical, so I'm just happy and invigorated when I'm around people in the city. All right, quick hiatus to tell you about, I talked about this in my first video, the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Natural Skin Perfector. I don't know if I said my color. I'm 3N1 Sand. I love this stuff. It's super light. It doesn't feel like you're wearing really anything. I usually use a brush or a beauty blender, but for this, I just think this keeps most of the product on your face, whereas a beauty blender specifically, it will like soak up most of the product. Other people do this, just like get toilet paper or whatever to wipe off their makeup. So I've worked in fashion and I've lived in the city the past 2 summers, and I love my experiences in the fashion industry and all the brands that I was able to work for. And I still do love the fashion industry and would love to pursue it further, and very well might. But I really want to focus these next few years on performing and really give that my all, because I think that once I can commit to a 9 to 5, 9 to 6 corporate level job in fashion. That will become my life, and I'm fine with that, but only if I pursue this first, because otherwise I feel like I'll just be questioning what could have been. So that's kind of the plan. I'm also doing some interior design work for a contractor that I met back home. That is my job, as well as, you know, spending a lot of time auditioning, self-tapes, classes, all that jazz. Okay, back to more fun stuff. We're gonna do NARS concealer in custard and just put that where I need a little bit more coverage. I almost said custard, that's kind of gross. And then I also have this, which I also talked about in the last video, the Il Maquillage Fuck I'm Flawless concealer. This is the color 8, and I just use this for under my eyes. Going with the Beauty Blender. Alright, so how was it? But also, I love this kind of makeup look because I really do feel like it gives me the coverage that I need, or just like evens out my skin tone. But also, like, it doesn't hide my skin. Like, you know, you can still see my freckle. My natural skin still shines through, but it just enhances it. It makes me look a little bit more awake. Also, LOL, it's me. I don't really use a lot of powder except for under my eyes. The Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. Pretty much, if you watch Jaclyn Hill at all, the whole thing just spilled. Great, perfect. It wasn't like $60 or anything. If you watch Jaclyn Hill, you'll know that most of the products that I'm using, she's talked about, because I'm obsessed with her. Her makeup always looks amazing. Like, I'm gonna buy pretty much anything she tells me to buy. All right, friends, what are we gonna do next? So actually, I'm gonna use the KKW Beauty contour stick. Shout out to Gab for getting me buy this. And I've used so much of it already. I'm just gonna do, this is cream contour. I use both sides usually. I just kind of, and then I'm gonna blend that in. And I like to use NARS foundation brush. I don't know the name of the brush, but it's like this super dense small guy. And I like it to blend in cream contour because it keeps it where you want it. This product is bomb, and I'm not gonna deny it. It blends into your skin so well. So Kim, your product development team, they deserve a raise. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and also just rub that in. The angled side where I have my concealer, I'm just gonna take that and clean up the edges of the cream bronzer so that it doesn't look as dirty. Now a little cream blush. I'm embarrassed to say how long I've had this. I need to buy a new one. Apparently makeup expires, but here we are. This is the NYX Rouge Cream Blush in CB11 Boho Chic. I've had this for so long, but it still works. I use my fingers. I do apples and up. It's really pretty, you guys. It just like gives you like a glow too. Alright, so for brows, I'm gonna do the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Fiber Gel in the shade Warm Brunette. And I love this stuff. This is my second bottle. I used the Anastasia one, or I tried it. It was like the dip brow in a tube gel. I don't know, but it made my eyebrows so stiff. Instead, I was recommended this by the lady at Sephora, and I really like it. It's much lighter. It still like holds your brows together, so it gives you a little bit of a, not crunch, but just like stiff hold. But now people are like putting soap on their eyebrows, so I feel like stiff hold isn't an issue. No hate if you do that. It looks amazing. Someone who doesn't like that like crunchy feeling, I don't know if I would like doing that. But I also like the Anastasia Brow Wiz just pencil. If I'm doing like a night makeup, I'll do that. And then this over top, or clear brow gel. Apply mascara. I like the Maybelline, well, recently I've been liking the Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensational. Another one that I really like, the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. This is awesome too. It's a drier consistency, which I also talked about. Sky High, I feel like it's a little hard to work with sometimes. I don't think it's gonna focus, but I kind of just like rub some of the excess off onto the bottle because I think there's just like too much product. And then once it's like this, I feel like it goes on really nicely. Okay, camera's gonna die. I just finished mascara, and now I'm going to do a little of the Sicily Comfort Extreme Nutritive Lip Balm. Love this. Got this as a gift. It just makes your lips so glossy, but also really hydrated and not sticky at all. Take my hair down. And there you go. All right, you guys, so my camera died again, but I just did my lashes, which I don't know if you saw or not. I'm gonna do a close-up in a second, and then I just put a little bit of the Becca liquid highlight on my cheekbones, and we're gonna go a little close-up. I think the lighting in here is kind of yellow, but yeah, so that's the finished makeup look. It's super natural and light, but still just gives you a little oomph when you need it. I just wanted to quickly show you my makeup storage in here. It is probably the most satisfying thing. I love opening it and looking at it. It's just so amazing. Got these little bins at Bed Bath & Beyond. It just looks so pretty and satisfying, and have this mirror too, which is magical for doing my makeup. That is all. Goodbye.